They say learning West Coast swing as a beginner is tricky, and it is, but in this video, we're gonna give you the 3 core basic elements of West Coast swing in about 10 minutes so you can develop confidence and access all the awesome things that this dance has to offer. My name is Brian B.
I'm Miss Megan.
We're from Louisville, Kentucky. We run a website called westcoastswingonline.com teaching all things West Coast swing. If we break West Coast swing down to 3 basic patterns, we have some sort of a side pass, that's a 6-count pattern. We have some sort of a sugar push, sometimes called a push break, that's a 6-count pattern. And the third basic pattern is a whip, that's our first 8-count pattern. We're gonna break this down with some basic fundamental footwork first. So hold on tight, walk through this step by step, and in 10 minutes you'll be able to dance these 3 basic patterns and have confidence in West Coast swing. So leaders, we're gonna start with our left foot. Followers are actually gonna start with their left foot as well. We're gonna start all of us on our left foot. We're just gonna walk in place for 8 beats. We're gonna walk 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Freeing up that left foot. Let's do that one more time. We have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The second basic element is going to be the triple step. So a triple step is 3 steps in 2 beats of music. So we're going to count that 1 and 2. Then we're going to do it again 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. So if we do that again, starting on the left foot, we have a triple step, triple step, triple step, and triple step. Now we're going to do 4 sets of walks and triples. 8 beats of walks, 8 beats of triples. We're going to repeat that twice. Stay with me. This is the fundamental. This will help you develop confidence. We have walk 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now triple, triple step, triple step, triple step, and triple. Now walk. We walk 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now triple, triple step, triple step, triple step, triple step. If you can do those walks and triples, you are already well on your way. Here's our first pattern. It's called the left side pass. You don't have to have a partner do this. We'll do the leaders and followers footwork alone. But the left side pass looks like this. Walk, walk, triple step, triple step. If we did it with numbers, it would be 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. So some basics of West Coast swing. This is what we call a slot. The follower, typically the lady, has the slot. It's my job to lead her down the slot and get out of the way so she can pass, right? So if we do that from this side, as I walk back, I'm walking back and together to get out of the slot. Walk, walk, right? So back and together. Followers are just going to?
Followers, we're just going forward, forward.
Now we have a triple step. You'll be able to see mine, a triple step, stepping back in the slot. Then we have what's called an anchor step, or a triple step that doesn't move, like an anchor, triple step. So if I did just the leader's footwork, this is my slot. I curve out back together for walk, walk. I have a triple step that puts me in the slot on the other side, triple step. Then I have a triple step underneath me for triple step. One more time. A 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. And for the followers footwork?
Followers, we have our 2 walks forward. So we walk forward, forward. We have our triple step that's going to turn around, triple step, and then our anchor step. Let's do that again. We have walk, walk, triple step, triple step. So if we're leading this, we have 2 types of connections in West Coast swing. Let's start with the first one. If we had 2 hands, we have an away connection, some sort of tension away from each other by keeping this elbow down as if you had a purse or a small bag hanging there. Leaders, I'm going to start to look to my left as I start to walk back together. We go back together, triple step, triple step. If I do it again, we go back together, triple step, triple step. Keys to stay away from, leaders. I don't want to stay in the slot and make her go around me, right? If I do this faced in the camera, you'll see that I exit the slot on my right. We call this a left side pass because she passes to my left, but I have to go to my right. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I step back in the slot, 5, and 6. If we did it back this way one more time, this is the left side pass. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, and 6. The second 6-count pattern is called a sugar push or a push break. That's where I stay in the slot and send her back the other direction. So it looks like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4,
5, and 6. So leaders, footwork, I dance back and together just like I did before. Walk, walk. Then I have a triple step that moves forward, 3 and 4. Then I have the same anchor step or triple step in place, triple step. We're going to talk about the anchor step in a second. Walk, walk, triple step, triple step. Now I said we talk about the anchor step for both of us. We walk back and together, triple step forward. Now I want to tuck this foot in behind my right foot behind my left, triple step in place. So for the followers' footwork.
Followers, we still have our 2 walks forward. So we have forward, forward. We have a triple step that's going to move back, triple back, and then we have our anchor step, which we're going to tuck behind for triple step. So again, we have forward, forward, triple back, triple behind.
And so connection-wise, this hand, leaders, is underneath the follower's right hand. So I typically take this finger out like a pew, pew, pew gun. That's going to be my grip for most of my West Coast swing patterns. On this side, I'm just going to offer this up here. She's going to reach in with her
punching knuckles.
Boom. Not that you'd punch someone, but if you did, those would be the knuckles you use. So I'm going to offer this up as a wall, taking small steps back. She's going to close the distance. 1, 2, by count 2. I'm going to triple step, 3, and as I step forward, I don't push her. It's just my step forward that sends her away. She goes to the end of that connection. Anchor step. We'll do it walks and triples and counts. We have walk, walk, triple step, or 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. Let's combine the first 2 patterns before we get to your third pattern. The first pattern is the left side pass, where she passes 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. Then our sugar push, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Do it again. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. So there's your first 2 basic patterns. The third one, there are more basic patterns to know. We have a video after this that'll show you everything you need to know, but I just wanted to get you to develop some confidence. Next one is tricky. It's an 8-count pattern. It's called the whip. It looks like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. It's still combining walks and triples. If I do the leader's footwork, we have to get out of the slot on the other direction. So this is my slot, and I need to get out to my left so she can pass on my right. So I step, same as we did before, back together for 1, 2. On 3 and 4, I'm going to turn my feet around, 3, and on 4, I step to the other side of the slot. So there's room for her between my feet. Let's do that one more time. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4. From here, we have 2 walks. I walk sideways for 5. Back in the slot for 6, I anchor 7 and 8. So let's do that with Miss Megan so you can kind of get a gist. We'll talk about the hands in a second, but just pay attention to the footwork. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6. Do it again. 1, 2, 3, and 4 of 5, 6, 7, and 8. So leaders, practice that footwork. If you need to rewind this, just go over and over it. Miss Megan's going to talk about the followers' footwork.
Followers, we still have 2 walks. One of them just happens to be turning backwards. So we walk forward, walk back. Now we have a triple step where we go back, together, forward. Let's do that much one more time. So you have walk forward, walk back, then triple forward. Now we have those 2 walks again. You're going to turn backward first. So walk back, back, and then your anchor step for triple step. One last time, we have 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8.
So if we talk about what we need to do to lead this pattern, the lead is a little bit trickier than previously. When we did the sugar push, all we had to do was walk back and my partner moved. We did the side pass. All I need to do back is my partner moved. Here I have to, if I take my footwork out of it, I have to send her forward with my hand and turn her around. So that's what my hand's doing. If we look at it from the other side, taking my footwork out of it, this hand needs to lead her forward and turn her around, kind of like a J in that hand. So if we do it from, we'll go back from this side. As I do that, I'm going to offer up my right hand, and she's going to know to put her hand on mine. So if you've ever taken a basic ballroom class, you probably know this position. That's what we're getting to on count 2. I lead 1, 2. There's my checkpoint. Now we have 3 and 4. I allow my hands to let her go back for 3 and 4. I step across. We're in this window. If you've ever taken a ballroom class, you know this window over her right shoulder, she's over my right shoulder. As I turn to step sideways for 5, my hand sends her 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let's do it one more time from this side in walks and triples. Walk, walk, triple step, walk, walk, do it again. 1, 2, 3, and 4, a 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let's look at it from the other side. Then we're going to combine all 3 and then tell you which video you need to watch next. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4, a 5, 6, 7, and 8. Remember, I have to lead. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Common mistakes is the followers don't turn around, and we end up like this, and we do ring around the rosy, and it feels really weird. So leaders, we want to lead her forward and turn her around with that hand. Maybe not that abrupt, but you get the idea. And followers, when you read that it's a whip, you want to turn right around backwards. 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So here's how you practice the 3 basics. Left side pass, sugar push, whip. 6 count, 6 count, 8 count. So we have the left side pass. 1, 2, 3, and 4, sugar push. 1, 2, 3, and 4. The whip is next. Whip. 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6. Left side pass. Left side pass. 3 and 4, 5 and 6. Sugar push. 3 and 4, 5 and 6. The whip is next. 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now, like I said, there's 3 basic patterns. If you go to a group class, you're going to probably learn 6, 7, 8 basic fundamental patterns, which if you know those, you can dance West Coast Swing anywhere in the world. But if you know this push, pass, and the whip, it's going to set you up really well. In the next video, we're going to teach you the next several patterns you need to learn. You can grab that right here. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and head on over to the playlist. We have playlists for beginners. We'll teach you everything you need to know to be awesome and confident on the floor dancing West Coast Swing.